Hello, I will review the planning phase of the project. So we know that they define their activities and also they define their time decomposition. In the first level, they identify a problem in their HR division, and then they determine an applicable project, an applicable methodology to implement their HR division. So then they form a team, and in the second level, they procure a methodology and learned together as a team to implement and developed a modified methodology according to their company specifics. At the last level, they apply the new methodology to their company, and then they test it for monitor it, and then they accepted the project. So we know that it is an internal project coordinated by HR division, and there was HR manager as acting PM in this project. So we can easily say that the human itself was the most important resource in this project. So there was no budget constraint, and also no quality constraint, because the project was almost flexible and internally managed. So we clarify as a team four critical activities which defines the schedule in this project. So they clarified the scope of the project, and then they learned the new methodology to apply and implement this new methodology to their team, to their HR division, and started to process it and monitor it, and then close the project. So the project start date was April 4, 2016, and the end date was 18th of September 2017. So we know that this is internally applied project, so we can say that this was easily managed. There was no external stakeholder who can influence the quality of the project and as well as the schedule. But we know that the most critical period was the learning period in this project. So we can criticize the project with positive and negative sides. How? Actually, it was really easy to forecasting the risks, and because it was a top-down project and internal project, as we mentioned before, and also it was a very flexible planning period, because there was a starting date and ending date, but there was no constraints during this period. So we know that the schedule influence was very low on budget and the quality as well. So in the negative side, we can say easily head of HR was acting a PM. So we can so there was no experienced project manager during the project. So it was a low quality organizational management, organizational structures, no guideline, PM guideline, no methodology, no low quality of communication and work allocation. So also the most important risk I can say that here, maybe schedule was low influence on the budget or other constraints during the project, but the quality of the project influences the quality of the business in the company, because the quality of hired people influences the quality of the company.